Once upon a time, there was a laborer who lived in a small village. Every day, before the sun fully rose, he would wake up, grab his tools, and walk toward the fields. His life was simple. Hard work. Long days. Little reward. He would dig soil from the land, load it onto his donkey, and sell it just to survive. No dreams of wealth. No expectations of greatness. Just another day to get through. One morning, while digging, something unusual caught his attention. Buried in the dirt was a small stone. It reflected light differently than the others. He picked it up, wiped the dust away, and examined it briefly. It was beautiful, but to him, it was nothing more than a shiny rock. Not knowing its true value, he tied the stone around his donkey's neck and continued his work. Later that day, as he walked through the village, a grocery shop owner noticed the stone shining in the sunlight. It caught his eye. He asked the laborer, "What is that shining thing around your donkey's neck?" The laborer answered honestly, "It's just a stone I found while digging." The merchant liked it. It looked special. So he bought it for 50 rupees. Not because he understood its value, but because it pleased his eyes. The merchant hung the stone on his weighing scale inside the shop. Day after day, people came in, bought groceries, and admired the stone. They looked at it. They talked about it. But no one truly understood what it was. Until one day, a jeweler walked into the shop. The moment he saw the stone, everything stopped. His eyes widened. His breath slowed. He knew instantly. This was not decoration. This was not ordinary. It was a priceless diamond. But instead of acting immediately, he hesitated. He asked questions. He calculated. He tried to negotiate. He wanted to pay less. He thought he was being smart. He told himself, "I'll come back tomorrow. I'll get a better deal." And with that thought, he walked away. That same evening, another jeweler passed through the village. His car broke down, forcing him to stop nearby. He entered the merchant's shop. When he saw the stone hanging from the scale, he recognized it instantly. He didn't ask questions. He didn't negotiate. He made an offer and bought the diamond on the spot. The next day, the first jeweler returned. The diamond was gone. When he learned what happened, anger filled his voice. He told the merchant the truth. That was a priceless diamond. The merchant smiled calmly and replied, "Maybe, but you knew its value," and still walked away. And that is where the real lesson begins. Knowing the value of something means nothing if you hesitate when it matters. Life is full of diamonds. Opportunities hidden inside ordinary moments. Chances disguised as routine. Doors that don't look special at first glance. Some people never recognize them. Others recognize them, but delay. And delay is often more dangerous than ignorance. The laborer didn't know the value. The merchant didn't know the value. But the jeweler did. And still, he lost it. Not because he lacked knowledge, but because he lacked courage. Hesitation is the silent killer of opportunity. It doesn't announce itself loudly. It whispers, "Wait. Think more. Tomorrow will be better." But opportunity does not wait. There is a moment when thinking becomes overthinking. When patience becomes fear. When negotiation becomes an excuse. And once that moment passes, it never comes back the same way. This story teaches us 3 powerful truths. First, be careful where you are stingy. Saving small things can cost you great ones. Second, never assume opportunity will return tomorrow. Some chances knock only once. And third, the right time is rarely later. The right time is almost always now. The jeweler thought he was being smart. But intelligence without action turns into regret. The merchant, without realizing it, proved something powerful. You don't need to know everything to move forward in life. But you must act when the moment demands it. So ask yourself this: what opportunity is in front of you right now? What decision are you delaying? What are you negotiating instead of choosing? Because one day, you may realize you knew the value, but still walked away. and regret is always more expensive than action. Opportunities reward the bold, not the perfect. Those who act will always move ahead of those who hesitate. Remember this. The diamond is not rare. The courage to act is. And the right time is now. If this story made you think, leave a comment below and share your takeaway. Like the video to support the channel. Subscribe for more stories that change how you think. Remember, the right time is now.